Well, good rising and welcome back to Coffee Talk. How is my sound? I feel like my sound is funky. Uh, should be all right. Um, hmm. Guess we're doing okay. My headphones aren't as loud, which I'm actually happy about. So, you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure. Okay, good. Thank you, Chicago artist. My voice is a little froggy. I need a little coffee. So, what's up? Today is January 19th. Moonday, January 19th. Clown World continues. The Clown World continues. Voy. Danny Smith, Boston Ray Mudflood Adventures, Southern Belle, Chicago Artist, Billingtano, Dr. E. Vales, Vincent Loonman. Good to see you. And of course, Chicago Artist. What about the chairman? Let's talk about the chair. Marty killed me this weekend. I don't know what you refer. I missed it. Wise Crater. No idea what day it is. It's Moonday. Soul Read Analytics. Imagine if everyone cut the shit. Wouldn't that be something? That would be great. Just past new moon, I believe. Yeah, hey, Boston Bear. Run, Boston Bear. Hello, Soul Family. Occidental Alchemist. It's a frosty Moonday morning. Dude, you ain't kidding. It is so cold today. It's like so cold I can't tell if I'm like drooling or snot's running on my face because it's so cold. And I'm always like, am I drooling on myself or is my snot like running on my face? Like it's so cold. I hate it. I prefer it to be warm. Like shout out to you people who live way up north. Cause I ain't doing it. No, thank you. No, thank you. Still 5x5 though. That's good. Stevie Hyatt, government holiday. Yeah, we all get a day off for that deranged pervert Martin Luther King Jr. About Charlie. Oh, I'm just so over it. I know I saw the thing that he said Charlie's not dead. I don't know about all that. Whatever. You're never gonna prove that he's not. It's just not gonna happen. You could talk about that forever and a day, and you're never gonna prove that you're just never gonna prove that he's not dead. Have fun though. I've never seen any story like that about anybody, Alex Jones and Bill Hicks, or none of it's been proven after years and years, like decades of super sleuths going in on these subjects, and it's still you could just talk about it till the freaking cows come home, as they say. Right now, I'm just like, for me, when I look at that situation right now, I'm just looking at it like from the farthest point away as possible, like the faraway optics of it. Like, what is the purpose What are they doing? You know? Because it's all about social engineering and manipulation of the masses. And it's all about pushing some agenda forward. We know this. We know this to be true. So what is this enabling to happen? You know? Of course, I haven't really been looking at that either because I'm just so tired of it. I just needed a break. I need a break. I needed a mental, psychological break from looking at all of that stuff online because it is just an endless stream of information. I don't think Epstein's dead, but I can't prove it. Yeah, I know. Sending good thoughts. Hey, Memorial Gardens, thank you. But ever so slightly lower than usual. Yeah, because there was this major software update. There was an OS update for Macs. I'm sure if you guys have Macs, you saw like this Tahoe update. And SoundSource has not been this program I use said that they haven't whatchamacallit. They haven't tested it. Let me see. Is it music? Sunny here, but the sky's getting covered by plane farts, even causing a ring around the sun looks like an oil slick. Oh, I wonder if this also is kind of acting weird. Oh. Oh, look at that. See, this is weird. It's not SoundSource, it's the software shit that runs my mics. Well, I don't want to mess with it now if you guys can hear me. But I'll have to fix that later. Maybe I can make it a little bit louder. Wait, let's see. Oh, you know what? How about this? Let's see. Is that better? I don't know. Anyway, I'll mess with it later. But that's not working the way it should. I'm not panning or anything, am I? No, it's equal sound on both sides. There's no more stereo. It doesn't matter which one I talk into. It's barely off. I would say if you can drop your music a touch, we would turn everything up one notch, would be back to normal. Let's see. How about that? Does that work better? About half hour north of Minneapolis. What's up, effed up world? I was watching one of your videos the other day. -12 by Lake Superior. Sweet baby Jesus! J-Love Infinity. Hey, what's up? I think I missed you earlier. Aisling7171 is here. Squirtle Xerox is here. Anyway, yeah, it's not panning. That's okay. As long as it works. I don't want to mess with it while it's live. Cole, just thinking about it? Dude, no kidding. -12. I will pray for you. I will pray for you, my friend. Tourism in Minneapolis is dropping. Trump's going to Davos. Inequality and unease are rising as elite Davos event opens with pro-business Trump sent to attend. Inequality and unease are rising. Oh, you think? You guys in your bullshit AI data centers you're building, driving up the price of processors, RAM prices are through the roof because these AI companies are buying all these processors. And then they're going to be wasting all this water and making energy prices go up because they're going to use all this energy for their bullshit AI that everybody freaking hates. Dude, seriously, it's annoying. It sucks. It really sucks. Fuck AI. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck the oversaturation of everything being AI. Like, if you want to use AI for something and you download one of their AI language models and you want to work with it to do stuff, whatever, that's one thing. But to force it on everybody, fuck that shit, man. All the deluded cocksmokers are meeting in Davos. Busing in more rioters and immigrants. Did you see the story of the hotel on the moon and you can make your reservation now? Oh my god. No. Okay, now I gotta look. Let's see. The Moon Hotel, all-inclusive deals. Get the fuck out of here. Wait, from TripAdvisor? No, this can't be an actual, the thing. It must be just be called the Moon's Hotel. Let's see what this is. Hotel the Moon. Hotel the Moon, yeah, it's like... Where's this at? Brussels. Yeah. Want to stay in a hotel on the moon? Here's the price. Oh my god. So lame. Fans can now fulfill their dream of staying in a hotel on the moon. A California-based startup is giving space enthusiasts the chance to enjoy a vacation on the moon, but it comes with a steep price. It's been 53 years since humans last set foot on the moon. However, it seems like this California-based company has grand plans to take their hospitality dreams to the moon, literally. Tech startup grants you 1 million moon vacation ticket. A California-based tech startup group has ambitious plans to launch the hospitality business on the moon. Galactic Resource Utilization Space is a tech startup that aims to build hotels on the surface of the moon. Get out of here. Oh my. I'm just sitting here in my chair thinking about the logistics. How can you even... Like, it's such a scam. It's such a scam to even have... To even have a business. To even have the balls to have a business at this stage. Hello, Liz the Iron Maiden. $1 million's pretty cheap. Well, they're just gonna rip you off. They're not gonna give you anything for your $1 million. You're not going to the freaking moon. Their elaborate plans include testing inflatable structures in a vacuum on the moon. Well, okay, maybe not a vacuum, but in a extremely low pressure environment. Inflatable structures in an extremely low pressure environment. This is so retarded. In space, where things are flying around at thousands of miles per hour. The moon that has all the craters on it. It's getting hit by craters all the time, though, right? You want to put an inflatable structure on the moon? Like, it's a joke. It's a joke. They just want to see how stupid people are. Inflatable structures, and then eventually launching hotels the following year. According to their plans, they plan to build hotels on Earth. They will then be delivered by a heavy lander and designed to accommodate up to 4 people for multi-day stays. Their website states, designed to operate for 10 years, the hotel offers views of the lunar landscape and Earth, along with the envisioned experiences, such as surface experiences including moonwalks, driving, golfing, and other activities. So you too can be just like the astronauts and that were in the first Moon movie. You can golf and you can drive around on the moon buggy. Using a bouncy house rental company. Dude, it's just a joke. It's a joke. Fans who are interested in staying in a hotel on the moon will have to pay GRU a minimal deposit. It will range from $250K up to $1 million, depending on what kind of experience they choose. That's just a deposit. And you know what it'll say? It'll be like, oh, it's a non-refundable deposit. Because, you know, space is hard. And shit happens. So just so you know. Depending on what kind of experience you choose, it says. So, like, if you want to play golf and ride the moon buggy, you're going to have to give us $1 million deposit. Because we're going to have to figure out how to get the moon buggy there. And then how to get it out of the capsule. And we have to accommodate for the non what do you call it? The tires that don't inflate. So they have to be heavy. They have to be all rubber. So we have to accommodate for the extra weight of the tires that don't inflate. But your house is inflatable. I guess they did say they had inflatable tires on the moon too, didn't they? They inflated them. It's like, how did they do it? Did they inflate them here? And then send it to the moon? Because then they would have exploded, so that doesn't really make sense. Did they bring a tire pump? I mean, how? A lot of fallout from that one. Hey, Lowry. Hey, Thunder Chicken. Humans cannot expand beyond Earth until we solve habitat on the moon. When we solve off-world habitation, this is the Promethean moment that will enable billions of human lives to be born on the moon, Mars, and beyond. Billions, huh? Billions? They think we're just gonna, like, inhabitate your, fantastical infinite space. Moreover, GRU hopes to build hotels from larger modular inflatable structures made from lunar material. What does that mean? Lunar material that will be able to accommodate more people. This is such a load of horse shit. GRU revealed, as payload costs drop and launch cadence improves, this supports a permanent lunar presence that opens the path to similar destinations on Mars. Give me a fucking break. Please. Please. Like, it's just so dumb. It's just so dumb. Like, are you kidding me? Want to stay in a hotel on the moon? Here's the price. Appeared first on mandatory. TechStart grants you 1 million moon vacation ticket. A minimal deposit. Complete experience may have to cough up $10 million. So $1 million deposit for a $10 million trip. Non-refundable deposit. I think it's like that for Antarctica too. They literally tell you, they're like, yeah, this non-refundable deposit. So anyway, yeah, that's retarded. That's all I gotta say about that. That is retarded. Roy is sick. Oh, what's up, Nico? Moonwalk bounce house. Yeah, no kidding. Compressed foam. Hi, the Mandy effect. Zibbiz. George Smith. Hey, greetings, George Smith from Serbia. What's up? What type of travel ID is needed? Will a passport do? Yeah, you can use your passport. I don't have a real ID. They say you can use your passport. Actually, the passports have tech in them too, though, you know? Like on the back of it, it tells you that there's stuff in there. You could tell they put something in the paper. What's up, boy? What? Boy. Kitty doesn't want me typing. My kitty's downstairs. I have to leave her down there, or she'll come up here and tear up my furniture. So anyway, yeah, I think it's just a scam for these people to rip off stupid rich people. You know? Hey, Spicy Sarah. Or launder money, you know? Or they're just straight up laundering money. Hey, let's make a space program setup. None of them ever do anything. And nobody says shit, because space is hard. Like, it's just like a couple of like 3D graphic designers. You're gonna make some 3D models and they're gonna pitch it and then they're gonna rip some people off and that's it. Let's hang this weekend, y'all. We miss you. Bring the chillins. Well, yeah, we can hang out this weekend, although this weekend mine aren't I don't think are supposed to be here. They were supposed to be here this last week. They were here this weekend that we just had. And then this coming weekend they will not be. But we're down. Space takes science and a whole lot of confidence, stupid amounts of confidence, almost like a belief, one would say. Yeah. Millions homeless, jobs evaporating, fentanyl addiction, famine, starvation, genocide, war, billionaires. Let's make private trips to the moon. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just, rich people don't actually care about, society. They're just like, cool, I have so much money. Now I get to pretend like I'm fucking, what's his name? The Iron Man guy. Or Bruce Wayne, a rich dude with a bunch of money, except Bruce Wayne actually he would like go do good stuff, but like, you know what I mean? Like, but they're not actually doing anything good. They're just playing. They're just big children. They're boys with a bunch of money and they're just playing. They're LARPing. Like, Elon didn't actually save anybody with his submarine or, Robert Downey. Tony Stark. Yes, thank you, Billingtano. It is crazy. It's insane to me because, like, I'm thinking about this in the last few weeks. Like, it used to be like the billionaires, when you thought of a billionaire or, somebody that rich, it was always some really decrepit old dude who's like about to die, and he's got an Anna Nicole wife or whatever. And now they're all like these young homosexual 30-year-old like men. They're all perverted and demented and they want everybody to fall in love with robots. And they want to use drones and AI to kill people. Like, it's really bizarre, the shit that goes on in this world. Maybe the Bruce Wayne movies helped create an image in our minds of what tech billionaire philanthropists looks like. They're heroes. Yeah, they're not, though. They're psychopaths. The reality is they're psychopaths. It's actually more like that TV show The Boys. You know The Boys? Where they're all just demented. Sexual deviants. Doing weird stuff. I mean, they're creeps, dude. They're creeps. They're all... Because they're so rich and nobody ever tells them no, and they have so much money, they can make people do whatever they want, and it's like... Because there's a lot of stupid, desperate people in the world who will do anything if you give them enough money, you know? And so that's like what we're dealing with here is like both sides of that sort of demented behavior. You know? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I'd like to be wrong. Truth be told, I'd like to be wrong. The first episode of The Boys. Well, it was the first season. Like, there's a couple scenes in there that are pretty cringy, right? But in the first season, but you can get through it, and it's actually entertaining. It's kind of twisted and demented, and it's pretty gory, but it's like dark humor, sort of type of show, right? Well, then they made like another season. I don't know if it was the second season or the third. I forget. But the last season that I watched, I was sitting there watching it, and like the most disgusting thing was put on the screen. It was just a disgusting thing. I was like, whoa. I stopped it. I was like, yeah, I don't need to see that. It was sexual in nature, and it was involving a dude who was like a clone of himself, and they were like, this dude was like having a homosexual orgy with clones of himself, and it was just disgusting. It was disturbing. It was disgusting. It added nothing of value other than to like make me want to throw up, and I just stopped watching the show after that. I was like, you know what? I no longer care. I no longer care what's going on in this show. I no longer care about the characters in this show. I no longer care to watch this show ever again. I'm good. I'll do something else. And I didn't even finish watching that episode or the season. It's like as soon as that was on screen, I shut it down. Shut it down. Shut her down. Shut it down. The orgy scene, exactly. And he goes and sues another dude's pee. Thank you, Zibiz or whatever. Yes, it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that, dude. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't have to watch this. I don't. I can turn this off. And so I did. Oh, it was terrible, dude. It's terrible. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the pee hole thing, like, I made it through that one, and I watched the show through that scene, even though that was kind of disgusting. But then they just went even way more disgusting with it, way further disgusting, and I was like, yeah, all right, good. Abort, abort, abort. Pull the cord. I'm out. Dude, it's the worst, dude. I refuse to torture myself by watching things that make me want to throw up. Yeah, so anyway. Geopolitics is changing, huh? We've already entered a new era, but I think it's undeniable that you are seeing a more competitive, more contested landscape. Trump set to loom large. Trump's third visit to Davos as president comes as U.S. allies worry about his ambition to take over Greenland. Latin America is grappling with his efforts to reap Venezuela's oil, and his hardball tactics toward Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell have stirred concern among business leaders and lawmakers alike. Trump's peacemaking credentials also will be on the table. An announcement looms about his Board of Peace for Gaza. Oh, Board of Peace for Gaza after you blew the entire place the fuck up? Dude, they just say stuff. They do absolutely abhorrent, horrible, psychopathic, murderous shit, and then they say the absolute complete opposite. They're like standing there just like literally disemboweling people, gutting people, blowing people up, burning them alive. And they're like, we have a Board of Peace for Gaza. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna make peace. Get the fuck out of here. It's just, how? There's no words. That makes me want to throw up as well. The U.S. leader seems to revel in strolling through the Davos Congress Center and among executives who back his business-minded, money-making approach to politics. Oh, I bet he does. Oh, but he's for the people. Trump cares about the people. Okay, retard. Okay, retard. Reality seemed off in 1973 when I was 12 to 14. I talked to my dad. His response was, son, you are out of step with the world. Wish he was alive to see the world over the past 6 years. Dude, right? Right? It's crazy, man. The two likeliest counterweights to Trump's administration on the international scene, China and the European Union, get top billing on the first day of the event. EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen will speak Tuesday morning right before Vice Premier He Lifeng, China's economic czar, as Dusek put it. Founder Schwab sits out as NVIDIA chief makes a debut. The firm will be without its founder Klaus Schwab, who hosted the first event in Davos 55 years ago, focusing on business, only to see it since balloon into a catch-all extravaganza. He stepped down in April. New co-chairs Larry Fink, the head of investment from BlackRock, and Andre Hoffman, vice chair of pharmaceuticals firm Roche, are in charge. Oh, a pharmaceutical firm. Okay. This year will also mark the debut appearance of NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, who are arguably the world's most important tech leader today among some 850 CEOs and chairs of global companies, along with some celebrities like Hollywood actor and safe water advocate Matt Damon. Matt Damon! future of AI, its impact on business and work, and the prospects for artificial general intelligence will be key themes. Of course. How do we shove artificial intelligence down the throat of every single living person on Earth and profit from it? That's what they want to do. And it's disgusting. Presidents of Argentina, France, Indonesia, Syria, Ukraine will be among dozens of national leaders on hand. As rich-poor divide widens, trust in institutions falters. Oh, you think? You think? When you guys are wasting billions of dollars on bullshit that nobody wants and everybody is like struggling more than ever now, you think people are gonna be pissed? Oh, you think? You think? I'm telling you now, I think this is why the rich people build bunkers, because they're gonna hide from the pissed off people who finally revolt against them, and like crowds of people just start swarming over there. Like, I'm telling you, that's why they have bunkers. Stacy and Sage talk to Flat Earth Dave yet? No. I don't watch anything with Flat Earth Dave in it anymore. You guys have fun with that, though. I'm good. Make it free at first. Right now, SC legislature voting on 2 health bills. One makes ivermectin available over the counter. The other makes mRNA illegal to prevent infection. Oh, really? Leading public relations firm Edelman's reports in its annual trust barometer, launched a quarter century ago this year, surveying nearly 34,000 people in 28 countries, that trade and recession fears have climbed to an all-time high. Optimism is falling, especially in developed countries, and grievance last year has morphed into broader insularity. People are retreating from dialogue and compromise, choosing the safety of the familiar over the perceived risk of change. We favor nationalism over global connection and individual gain over joint progress. Our mentality has shifted from we to me. That's because everybody's losing everything. You guys are trying to tell everybody, you will own nothing and like it. Like, what do you think? They're like, eat the bugs, own nothing, be happy. But guess what? People are not happy when they own nothing. They're fucking miserable. Because everything becomes a subscription. They want everybody to live on like a subscription-based life where you pay monthly for everything. Even some of the car makers were trying to make like some of the features in the car a monthly subscription. Like, so you buy the car, but then you got to pay like $30 a month for like the seat warmer to work or some bullshit like that, you know? And people are like, no. That's some bullshit. You don't just get to, I don't think so. It's like, people aren't happy. It's like none of these corporations are happy with like a steady business model. Everything always has to go up, more, has to climb, has to get bigger, better, more every year. It's like, it can't just be steady, You can't just, trot along and just exist, where you're still making money every year and your employees are making money every year and you're selling product every year, but it's just not getting exponentially bigger every year. Like everything doesn't have to be like a huge freaking conglomerate, Like, I don't understand why everything has to scale up so much all the time. Like, why can't you just get to a sustainable size that is, profitable, and that's it? Why does everything always have to go up so much? Jesus said, we don't know what we are doing, and prayed that God would forgive us. Jesus owned nothing. I mean, I don't know that. Do you know that? He wasn't happy though. He also got crucified when he was 33 by his own dad. His own dad let it happen. Well, I do not profess to be like Jesus. I'll just say that much. I am not like Jesus. Hello, Lucas. A survey found that 2/3 of respondents said their trust was concentrated toward CEOs of the companies that they work for, fellow citizens, or neighbors, while nearly 70% believed institutional leaders such as from business or government deliberately mislead the public. Wow! Hey! That's actually pretty good. 70% believe institutional leaders deliberately mislead the public. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. So 70% of the people they talk to think that these people lie. So that's good. A lot of people are aware. I mean, it's obvious though. I mean, you guys don't even try to hide it. You guys don't even make any effort to make it seem like you're doing good when you're doing actually horrible things anymore. So, whatever. World-renowned advocacy group issued a report ahead of the Davos event, which showed that billionaire wealth rose by more than 16% last year, 3 times faster than the past 5-year average, to more than 18 trillion. It drew on Forbes magazine data on the world's richest people. Why do these assholes need that much money? Like, I'm not a communist. I am not about like everybody gets the same shit. Like, I believe in a meritocracy where people can and should, earn more based on if they work harder or their merit and stuff. But do you think these people really deserve trillion, so much freaking money that they will never, ever, ever spend it all? Like, there's just no way. There's no way. It's such a gross amount of money that it's just like, why? Why even? It's ridiculous. When there's so many people who have nothing, and it's not like these people you should just go to like find every slob on the side of the road and like give them $1 million, because a lot of people will mismanage money and they won't do themselves any better. But like, there's things you could do. I do believe there are things you could do. There are ways you could handle the money, like to, improve infrastructure. You can all that stuff, like manufacturing infrastructure could be improved upon so that people could have jobs and then they could make money, and homes could be all these abandoned houses. There's so many abandoned houses. I drive around, I see so many abandoned houses around here, and they're like on these beautiful little pieces of land or in the woods. And I'm like, oh, that house was really cute at one time, but now they're just like being completely grown over. I mean, they're everywhere. So, like, there's things that they could do to set in motion, like a chain of events where this place could be improved upon. But they don't do it. They fucking make stupid fake companies and tell you they're gonna put you in a hotel on the moon, or they, build giant AI data centers and they make the price of everything. They just ruin everything. They ruin everything. They don't do anything beneficial. Money's the controller. Prison planet. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think this place is a prison planet by design of the creator. I think it's the humans. It's the shitty humans who make it seem that way. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what do we do with these people? They're ridiculous. They behave ridiculously, they have ridiculous ideas, they have ridiculous amounts of money, and they, cause all sorts of pain and despair and just mental illness. Like, really, it's so horrible. I feel like a black pillar, like I'm black pilled and stuff. But seriously, like, what the hell is wrong with these people? What is wrong with this? Everything about this, whatever is going on today, is just, it's insane. Build ticky-tack houses instead. I don't know about that, but just think it could be better. Oxfam said of the $2.5 trillion rise in the wealth of billionaires last year would be enough to eradicate extreme poverty 26 times over. Oh, see what I'm saying? Their wealth has risen by more than 4/5 since 2020. Oh, gee, how'd that happen? While nearly half of the world's population lives in poverty. Fuck these people, man. Are you kidding me? They're ridiculous. They are ridiculous. These people should not exist. That shit should just not... It shouldn't even be a thing. It's just unnecessary. It's... All they do is have a bunch of money and they make stuff suck more. They don't do anything good. Name one billionaire who actually did anything good. It isn't fucking Bill Gates. He tries to act like... And they all do it under the guise of philanthropy. And they're not even philanthropists. What do? They mass produce batches of poison and they inject it into millions of people. And they cause, you know, heart enlargement and heart blood clots and all kinds of, you know, tremors, face seizures in people. Like, this is what they do with their money. This is what they do. You know, they spend all this money on propaganda, on, you know, producing all these bullshit propaganda pieces to tell you to go get your shot. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. The world is insane. These people are insane and they're evil. They're evil. They're not doing anything good. So anyway, how was your weekend? Like, what do we even do? I just don't even know what to do with all of this. It's like, all I can do is just, okay, well, you know, made some cookies last night. Made some chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Because what else you gonna do in the world that sucks? Played with the dog. Play with the kitty cat. Hang out with my children, my family. You know. Talk about what we're gonna do when the government finally implodes. Look up tiny homes. Yeah. I know there's tiny homes and stuff, but I don't want to live in a tiny home. Not while the children live here. Not while teenagers live here. I don't want them all up my ass. I like it better when they're over there and I have my room over there and I don't have to listen to all their crap. I find making fun of these assholes quite fulfilling. Your weekend was crazy. We believe everyone deserves a safe place to call home. We developed micro shelter on wheels to provide shelter for experiencing chronic homelessness. But then if they're homeless, I mean, most of the people don't even have a vehicle either. So where are they supposed to put the micro shelter? Hey, Leland. Smells like new car. Nice. Look up living in a castle. Gold and silver prices hit high after tariff threat. Price of gold touched $46.89 an ounce, while silver rose to $94.08 an... Dude, that's crazy. Silver is almost $100 an ounce. That's wild. Because it was hanging out like right around like $20 an ounce, I think, for quite a while. And now it's $100 an ounce. Dude, that's wild. Precious metals are seen as safer assets to hold in times of uncertainty, and the prices of both gold and silver have soared over the past year. Yeah, because the rich people are screwing everything up. These billionaire, trillionaire, faggot assholes are ruining everything. Look up living in a giant castle. Dude, ODD is in jail. Did you know that ODD got arrested for robbing a bank a couple times? I don't know if he did rob two banks or if he robbed the same bank twice. But ODD has been put in jail for robbing a bank. Isn't that wild? It's just all kinds of crazy things going on in the world these days. Also, my phones are open. 704-666-1776. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it works. Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B. Hey. Yeah. Like in October? Yeah. Okay, hold on one sec, because they're saying that they can't hear the call, so let me see if I can. Yeah, yes, I can hear you, but they... Hold on. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't remember. Mm. Um... Well, probably, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. I don't think I made that, actually. Huh. Yeah, for whatever reason, the sound from the call is not making it. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's because it's because of Apple updated their operating system and my sound software is having problems with it. It's not It's not really either of our faults. It's just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's because I updated to the latest version. I updated to Tahoe. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna have to hang up this and put voice away and try another method to get calls to come in. Yes, please. Because nobody can hear you. Yeah, okay. Alright, bye. Damn it! Damn it! Why? Why? Let's see. I'm gonna try something else. I don't know that this is gonna help, but let's see. So basically what's going on is the sound from here is not making it to over here. Why not? Why not? Damn it. Yeah, I think it's because the same thing that, yeah, my sound is all screwed up because of the software update. It was, the guy that in the chat that who was gonna call in, it was the Joe. Let's see. Let me find a video so I can have it play sound. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, it's coming through the microphone because it's coming out of my speakers, but it won't come out through my, I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess I can't take calls. That's kind of a bummer. Because even if I have... Well, let me try this. Hmm. I don't think that's gonna work either. That's whack. That's whack. I have to fix my sound somehow. You guys have no idea. You have no idea how long it took me to get my sound wired in and dialed in so that it worked with everything I wanted it to work with. And now it's all broken. It's all broken. But my stream health is healthy. I fixed my stream problem, but now my sound is broken. Oh, the candle, Leland? Dude, that thing's so cool. I gave Cammy her candle. The US silver minting is closed. Supposedly, when they reopen in a few weeks, they will be selling silver for $178 an ounce. Holy smokes. I still can't figure it out. Oh, the candle. Can't hear the caller. Yeah, that's Bootsy, man. I don't know how to fix it. Don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I'm really upset. Oof. Yeah, my sound is toast. Great. Great. I love it when you update stuff and then it's all messed up. Ugh. That premium above spot, do they? The living here is very good, Ivan. Where? In Amsterdam? Anyway, man, what happened? It's like everything is just completely... Ugh, this sucks. I kind of wish I didn't upgrade now. I wish I did not upgrade at this moment in time. you guys. I might just dump the stream because now it's like, what am I? You can't do anything. I can't play anything. You're not gonna hear anything. Like, all you can do is hear me talk. I can't have anybody join because nobody will hear anybody else. It's actually not cool. What's going on here? This is not cool. That update totally wiped out all my sound stuff. I tried calling, it didn't put me right into the queue where I can hear the show. It just rang and then said Google subscribers not available. That's because I closed the window and it doesn't have the... I don't have the thing where you can listen in. That was Mark's phone call queue thing, and I didn't have that. I was just going back to the one caller at a time Google Voice. So you would have to call and then it rings through and I just pick it up. But that, yeah, that's not working because of reasons. Because my sound is screwed up. So now if the caller calls, you guys can't hear the caller. Because I had the program set up so it would pipe the call, the audio of a call or whatever comes through the browser through the same sound that I go through so that you can hear everything. And now, yeah, there's no doing that because sound's broke. The sound broke. Shut it down and restart. They just advertised a lesbian dating site. Oh my god. I heard a DJ play break stuff over Getting Jiggy with it. It was surprisingly good. Oh really? Yeah, I guess I could restart it. Would it no as no, see that's the whole thing. Run Boston Bear, though the sound program is not, it's not working the way it, yeah, it's not working the way that it should be. And I don't know why. It's not even, it's this thing called universal control, which is like the control thing for this interface right here that my mic is plugged into, because it's like, yeah, it's not, I don't know. I could shut it down and restart, but I don't know. Do you have a line to take calls and then put them close to your microphone? Otherwise, you are effed for today. Yeah, pretty much I'm effed for today. Pretty much I'm effed for today. Let me see. Check. Well, am I doubling? Let me try it this way. I'm gonna try this. Nope. Nope. Little thing's going up, but you guys don't hear it. So, is this one panning? It is a little bit, isn't it? Wonder why that works. That's weird. It's all screwed up. It's all screwy. It's broken. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. No idea. Sunbeds 5 minutes ago. Now it's panning. Yeah, because it's weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's the sound thing is not. It's not working correctly. Yeah, I don't know. I think I should just shut it down and try to restart and then see if that works. Yeah, but the sound isn't coming through the browser though still, and I don't know why. I mean, I have it set to where it should, and it's just not. So, I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Give it a good beating. Turn it off and back on again. I could, and then if I do, I don't know. It's 11. I can try it. I'll have to end it, and then I'll shut everything down and restart and see if the sound, and I'll have to test the sound. And then if it comes back, I can restart the stream. But if I can't figure out my sound, then I probably won't restart the stream. I get frustrated. Fix it live. I can't. If I restart, everything's gonna stop. I have to restart. I'm so sorry, my friends.
Over the earth, but I'm not spinning at all. Hi, Hailey, I'm spinning at 120 miles per hour. How about you, Zach? I am spinning 1,000 miles per hour, but I don't feel it. Oh, fuck.